does a godly man look like?
I don't think we're picky.
I feel like this guy might have been having problems with a specific girl. This is a fun one. Why do girls have an obsession with stealing their boy's hoodie?
Okay, I've never had a boyfriend, but currently wearing my brother's old sweater, and it's a little bit like it's too small for him, but it's a little bit oversized on me, and it's just warm and cozy and comfortable. And I like oversized, warm and cozy and comfortable. So if the guy, not always, but usually guys are bigger than the girl, like I don't know. So then you can just have warm and comfortable clothes,
even if they're not. Like, yeah, even if they're not that much bigger, like, their guys' clothes just fit different.
Men's section. If you like their cologne or their smell or something,
smell is very important. If you, even if it's just clean laundry, the smell, like, that's very important.
We love clean laundry.
If it smells like that, like.
Yeah, I just like, I've never had a boyfriend either, but I like free things and.
Extra rotation to your wardrobe.
Yeah, like honestly, it's just free clothes. Like, I mean, I wouldn't know, but like, I feel like that's just always a win, you know?
Cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you date the boys that your grandma sets you up with?
My grandma lives in Canada.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Because if my grandma.
Set me up with anyone.
Oh. I thought you were just saying the quality of the men were different.
Oh my god. I love Canadians. I love my grandparents. Anyway.
If my grandma's face is anything like the clothes that she buys me, I don't want it. I'm just kidding. No, actually, I would say it's been a long.
I'm gonna send this to you.
Yeah. No. I mean, I don't, she's not really, so I'm in the same boat, just being a joke. Yeah, my grandparents have never tried to set me up with anyone. Come on, grandparents. But if I were to, like, if it were people that my family tried to set me up with, I'd have multiple boyfriends because they can't decide who they want me to marry. But like at the dinner table, it's like multiple people, and so it would just be, I feel like that just doesn't work. So.
Family there, just like, oh, boy.
You're single, you're single.
Especially in the Christian world. It's like,
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's more like spiritual ones. Some of these are just like.
Funny ones are nice. I think it's really lighter. It's nice to have lighter questions at some points.
Do you know that guys know that you fake laugh at our jokes?
I would have been shocked.
I actually don't. I don't think I could. Like if I'm fake laughing, it's like you can tell it's fake laughing, but it's because like I just think everything's funny, and so even if it's stupid, I think it's funny that it's stupid, and I'll be like, haha, that was really stupid, but like it's funny that it's stupid. No, not that they're dumb, but the joke was dumb, and that's why it was funny. But I just think everything's funny, so like I don't think I fake laugh.
I think sometimes I've had people who think I'm fake laughing, but I'm not. I just like I feel like normal human reaction is like laughing or crying. And it's like if you don't know what to do, those are your two options. And so right? like I don't know. But like if something like in an awkward situation, if someone says something like just like awkward, like maybe it's not even like a joke, but I just like laugh a little. It's not like a fake laugh, it's just like I don't know what else to do, so I laugh.
It's not a good laugh. Yeah, I would say my laughters have different levels. Like, I have a laugh for like, I don't know this one, but like, you know, when things are funny, they're like, funny. I have a laugh for that. And if it's not funny, I've learned to not laugh and just be like, but. But like I did that laugh to someone when it's like those little passing jokes, or like not even a joke, you know, like oh no, like I don't even know. But then I laughed. I was like, like that's not really fake, but it was a tiny bit less fake, but not much, and it sounded less fake. But they were like, oh, that was the fakest laugh ever. I was like, no, if it wasn't funny, I would have just been like, what? Like I don't know. But
I feel like I just smile. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah. Actually, I will say I've been called out, which I realize is true. That I'll laugh. If anything, I laugh because the tone of what you're saying sounds like it should be funny, but I don't know what you said. So they're like, no, 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 like, and then they're like, wait, what did they say? Like, I don't know. And they're like, Stephanie, you can't just, I'm like, but it sounded funny. What do you want me to do? If we're like, okay, stop. Look at the mirror. Anyways, that's.
Do you think we fake laugh? Or other girls you know? Like, is that question true for you?
I guess I never really thought about it.
Now he's going to be.
Maybe I'm just too prideful. Maybe I assume I'm really funny. Was that See, I don't know anymore. I'm just saying everything. Alright.
Never been tackled before.
This one, I think this is funny. I don't know how spiritual this is going to get, but why do girls say that they're just dating Jesus right now? It's weird.
I feel like it's more like
Or some,
when people say, "Do you have anybody?" I'm just like, "Just me and Jesus." I don't say I'm dating you, but it's like just
Me and the
him.
Lord and the humble.
You know.
but like, I think in this question, the person was like, let's say the guy's trying, like he's interested in you, and he's trying to like ask you out, and you're like, oh, I'm
Just say
just
no.
like dating Jesus.
Like,
Definitely seen that before. I haven't done it. I've seen
I feel like saying no is better though, because if you're just saying that, you're either genuinely like, no, I want to be single right now, or you're like, not him. But then if someone else were to, sorry, if someone else were to ask that you are interested in, and then you say yes, like that, how rude is that? Or like, oh wow, now you're not dating me. Or like, oh, I see what this is. Sorry. Yeah.
When you put it in that sense, like if I don't think that Jesus should be used as an excuse for you saying no.
Yeah.
Like don't extra spiritualize like not being interested.
Mm-hmm.
Like be honest, like be respectful, be kind, but say no. Like that's the most honest and respectful thing you can do. But like I mean, I've never said I'm dating Jesus, but like if it's just like a girl trying to focus on the Lord and it's genuinely that she's just not in, she's taking time where she's chosen to not focus on even the possibility of a relationship. I think that it's just weirdly worded, but it's just her saying like I'm just right now I want to build my foundation in Jesus Christ, and then like yeah. But if you're not interested, just say no. Like say no, because you don't want to like keep him, lead him on, you know. So.
Or like me, potential future like
Exactly.
It's like a couple months like, so are you still dating Jesus?
Okay, it's just wondering.
I do think it like unless it's clearly like I prefer you, like that I am focusing on me and the Lord right now, and I don't think you should wait. Like unless you're not making that clear, it does lead them to think, oh well, I'll just wait till she's ready. And it's like no, like if that does happen, it will happen. You know, like you don't have to just sit and actually wait. You know, go live life. She's living her life. It's fine.
Okay, this one's more serious because I think the rest of them are more serious. Would you rather have a career and no family, or a family and no career?
Family, no career. Definitely, 100%.
I don't think that has to be like a set in stone thing. Like I think some women are like they don't want it.
Yeah.
But
like me.
for me, yeah, me personally, and I've met women who like have gone the career route, and then they're like, I've heard them like audibly say, I would give it up to have a family. And that doesn't mean all women, but I do think there's like a do you want to have a family?
I think it's like very, like it's a natural, like that's what we're created for, and with the ability to do is to like care, even if it's not like our own, but like women are just more, have a tendency to care for other people and have the mothering instinct whether it's like your own kids or not. And so I think, I don't know, like being,
I'd rather have family. But also what I want to do with my life is ministry, and like that's, I want to be a missionary, and so whether I have, like I'm doing what I love with a family, because my family would be my ministry, and so, and like if I were to pick between career or family, like I would love to have a family, so, yeah.
I think almost like in my mind, it's like I can do my career things now, like I can go to the cross-cultural internship now, because I know that like if I do have a family, for me personally, that's like, that is my everything. Like that is how my faith is going to be shown, is by showing it to my children, so like, personally.
But if it's like career as in like job, like an occupation kind of thing, like definitely family.
Yeah.
I mean, I got girl, for sure.
There's only a few left. So, how much do women care about a man's physical appearance?
I feel like saying like women as a generalization is just a.
how do you,
I forgot that we're supposed to be answering this.
you are the woman.
You are the one in any question.
I think, oh, no, it's you. Okay. I think I care that he cares, like, about, I don't know, like, not about looking good, but looking presentable, and, like, taking care of yourself, because, like, we are temples, right, of the Holy Spirit and stuff, and we, like, God has given us this body to be and to take care of, and I think there's a lot of things that, if you're not taking care of yourself, like how you look or dress and things like that, that can say a lot about how you live the rest of your life, kind of like we talked about earlier, like I don't know, by church or whatever, but like if you're slacking off in your physical appearance, what else are you slacking off in potentially? So it's not like you can't wear sweatpants or something. I wear sweatpants all the time, but am I like, I don't know, am I always just having crazy hair, or am I always wearing grungy clothes or dirty clothes, or do I smell bad and stuff? And is that, those habits are probably other bad habits somewhere else. So for me, I care about what the person cares about, how they look and how they take care of themselves, because that would show that they care about other things in their life as well. And it's nice to look at. So
Going off like the nice to look at, like on the for lack of a better term, like on the shallow end side of things, like just not use a bathroom kind of thing. But like I think everyone has a type, even if you don't have a type. But like you're gonna see somebody and be like, oh, he's cute. Oh, he's not. To you. To you. But I also think like it matters less than you think it does, because I think kind of going off of you, like hygiene-wise, like I said earlier, the smell, like hygiene-wise, I think you should take care of yourself, not just to look good, but if you're taking care of yourself, your mindset is better, and like it just shows that. So in that sense, it's important. But when it comes to like, oh, whether how cute or not he is, like even if he's not the most stereotypical, like, what's the word? No, but like there's like a,
like culturally?
yeah, but like it's all not line, but it's like, I think it starts with a P. I might be lying. But it's like a stereotypical kind of attractive, like even if he's not that way, like, I don't think anyone's gonna be. I've never looked at someone and went, ew. Like I feel like there's a good feature about anyone physically, if we're talking about that. You know, so the physical doesn't really matter that much. As long as they're healthy, they love the Lord, and you know,
They do laundry.
they take care of themselves. That doesn't mean taking care, like they have to go to the gym every day. But like, you know.
I like what you said about it's not as important as you think it is. And it also, when talking about physical appearance, I think it looks less like physical characteristics, but more like the way you carry yourself. And so carrying yourself in a certain way, like a man that's confident but not arrogant. Yeah, like different things like that. Like I know that a lot of times people say that like girls, I think I've heard a lot of girls say that like maybe they don't find someone, and like they're not gonna like, if they're looking in a room of people and they don't know any personalities, like maybe they wouldn't think, they'd think that like they could list their top 3 like most attractive appearance guys, but then give them an hour, meet every guy in the room, and then ask them again who's the most attractive person in this room, and they give you 3 different guys. Because a girl's perception of a guy is like who he is changes the way he looks to her.
Yes.
And so I think that it's hard to say like, because yeah, physical stuff is important, because if like you should be attracted to the person that you marry, it's not the most important thing. So yeah, and what was the question again actually?
It was, how much do women care about a man's physical appearance?
Oh, yeah, I think that answers it. Just like, it's less of like attributes of like, does he have this, does he have that? I mean, speaking for myself, it's more of the way that he carries himself, and kind of similar to like, does he take care of himself? So yeah, I would say physical is important because it reflects, like, a lot of it reflects what you're, like, if he is like confident in Christ, he's going to be confident externally, like it's going to show in the way that he presents himself, and like I think that I look more on like the way someone presents themselves rather than what they look like. If that makes sense.
Yeah. You're right. That was yeah, I would say literally a mix of everything you guys said. Like, I'll just pull out 3 things, like the whatever what you said, like if you have bad habits when you take care of yourself, that could be bad habits anywhere else. What you said of like wait, the thing that you pointed out for us was that, what did you say?
It looks don't
They're
matter.
not.
Yeah, looks don't matter as much as you think. And then for you, it was that who someone is changes the way that we see them, like 100%. So, because that kind of goes the other way too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're so attractive. Oh, but your heart isn't fully the Lord. It's like, maybe not. And then other, so.
Cool. All right, so there's like one more like deep question and a funny question. Do you want both? How do you want me to end it?
Can I actually add something to that last thing before we move on? I just want to say, like, we're not perfect. Like, this is a really good, like, what we're talking about is, like, it sounds really good, but, like, women, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I am shallow sometimes. Like, I just want to say that for, like, the sake of, like, not thinking that, like, this is, like, who, just, like, all the time. Like, yeah, they're, like, I am shallow sometimes and stuff like that. So, like, praise God for, like, the work that he's done in my life and the way that he does work in my life, but I don't want you guys to think that like this is like all the time, you know. But
I feel like even the way
yeah, no, you're good.
I feel like it's just I forget what I was saying. It was about how like I feel like I've articulated some things that like I've articulated anything that's a little odd or unfinished sentences. Cover it with grace.
And this is also like one conversation at this
Yeah.
specific day, moment in our life. Okay, the camera needs this. Yeah, so our opinions might change, and we're going to continue to grow too, and like as people and how we perceive other people and our maturity and knowledge. But yeah, just don't forget the little girls. Okay.
So,
Do you want to do the series?
Wait, why don't you ask us both of them?
Yeah.
And then based on the question, we can.
Choices, remember options.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Put it in.
Okay, so the serious one comes from another class we had last year. This was actually a question that our financial professor asked a guy that was married that was asking financial advice. How much money would your husband, or I guess future husband, need to put in a savings account for you to feel safe. And then the funny question is a lot less deep than that. Why do girls play with their hair so much?
I don't really know that I have an answer.
I was thinking, like, I don't play with it like this, but I play with it up here.
I don't know that I have an answer for the first one. Maybe 1 billion, but other than that.
I think that is not as much play. Why did I take that?
Like not that much.
Good
like
luck.
a million or
Good
something.
I feel like it's not about like as how much money is in there, as much as like if I know he's wise. Because like
And
I'm
it's
literally
not
going
empty.
like if I'm going into the ministry. I'm not expecting to make a lot. And if my husband has a similar heart, then he will also be very involved in ministry. And so he most likely won't be making that much. And that's okay. As long as like we're on the same page with that and that we can be open in how we're spending things and open in how we can improve in spending things and like be wise as to where to.
Yeah, I don't know. I think having a specific number, I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
Personally, I think you should both do what you can to be wise financially and do it together. Well, like separate and then together, whatever, when you're married. And just be good stewards of what the Lord has given you. And that'll look different in different seasons of your life, like how much is in your bank account. But that's okay. As long as like you're following where God is leading you and you're being wise with what He's given
Same.
$1 million.
Just a billion.
you. But like if you have $1 billion, you don't need to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree. I feel like I could have an answer like I right now where I'm at, like I'm not married. I don't know, like I could say right now, like, oh, I don't care like that much doesn't like how much money he has doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't right now. Like you guys were saying, like it's more of like, does he have a budget? Does he even look at his finances? What does his budget look like? Where is his money going? That's more important than how much is in the account. But like also like maybe like I'm also young and I don't know, maybe I would care later. Like I would like for him to like I don't know, maybe that could change later. But right now, like I don't really care.
Yeah.
Dave Ramsey wise eventually. Okay, so I don't remember, but like even just people saying like having like an emergency fund.
Yeah.
So like maybe in that sense I'd have, because you should have like 6 to 12 months of what you need to live in your emergency fund. So in that sense, maybe as my emergency fund, I would want to have that much in case big emergency happened and I don't know, all of our money floods away and I don't know.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I think like it is wise as long as you have the mindset of understanding. Because like I think her point in even asking that question this past year was that like no matter how much money you're gonna say, when you have that money, it won't feel like enough, and you're always gonna want more and always gonna want more because you're trying to find stability in it. So as long as like you have that emergency fund with the understanding that if there's an emergency, it will be depleted and that's okay. You know, like it's gonna happen, that's why it's there. Rather than like, crap, now I need to freak out, now we need to fight, now we need to like work it out.
Yeah, I was just thinking like Dave Ramsey wise as well. Like that's a good point. But I think just like going back, I think it really is just the way that if he has a budget, like there would be money in the emergency fund because he'd be wise with it. And I think that like handling finances says a lot. Like well and wisely says a lot about a person. So yeah.
wait, what was the other question?
Why do girls play with their hair?
Oh, because I need to play with something in general, and this is attached to me, so I always know it would. Like, I don't know. I need a fidget personally.
I don't like pulling on like, well, they're not here right now. I do have waves, but they're not existent at the moment. But I don't like pulling on them. But I do mess with them up here a lot because I have a lot of hair and I think just the weight of it shifting, like I need to move it off my neck. And then it's like, oh, well, now it feels like it's parting here. Oh, now I'm moving it like this. Like it's not like I'm just like, that's just,
I would say, yeah, when it's like a hair wash day, I don't touch it because the curls have to stay good. But right now, it's not. Like it's been a second. So if I do, it's not like I'm sitting like this. But if I do, it's like, oh, I found one like strand and I just want to play with it. It feels soft. And that's it. And so if a girl is playing with your hair, she better be dating you.
No, better be married.
No, if a girl is playing with her hair and she's talking to you, please do not confuse that with her flirting.
Yes. Because I play with my hair.
All the
and I'm not
it's
flirting.
not smart to.
Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, that's not never the case, but it's not always. Don't assume.
Yeah.
That's not. I just know
It's not all
someone
about
More than,
yeah. I know someone who has long hair and would like play with it, and then the guy asked her out, and she said no, and he was like, but I thought you were flirting with me because you played with hair. And she was
not the one.
No.
Not the one thing being it.
Yeah.
With the hair.
For me, it's just, if it's knotted, I'm just trying to get the knots out.
Right.
So like, I
Yes.
think that's really, mine isn't, my hair just gets knotted easily, I think so. Or like you were saying, if there's like a little soft piece, or if I'm bored, I can just take a little piece and braid it. Like it's more like, not if I'm playing with my hair, if I'm talking to you, then I'm bored. But like, if I'm like braiding it or unbraiding it, it's just because I'm doing something with my hands.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
I play with my earrings too. Like,
Yeah.
personally, I play with my earrings a lot. When I used to have rings, I would play with my rings. I play with my hair. I just like doing something.
Yeah. I'm starting to really question what I do because I don't like jewelry. I don't play with the little. I think I just like move my knees a lot.
You draw. You sketch.
I do doodle, but like if I don't have that, I like. I do try to do something with mine. Yeah, I'll even sometimes write out like. It's gonna be psychopath behavior. I'll write out like the weekdays and like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1 to 20, or like. January through, because I'm like I used to do it for like penmanship, but then it just turned into like a mindless like moving my finger.
One
Yeah.
time I wrote the whole like "You're Welcome" song from Moana, like twice through because I was so bored.
I did that in class.
I typed it first year.
I like would type up like Taylor Swift lyrics, like
No way.
And it's like the professor's going, and he's like, and in ancient Near East, in this time period, I'm never in that together.
Wow, she's taking such good notes. I was like,
Sweet.
I'm like at the climax, like. No, that was second year.
Oh, what did you do?
What
What did you do in first year?
I don't know. I just kind of always. I think I'm typically taking notes. No, I typically am because I'm either not paying attention at all because I'm so distracted by or like I'm like locked in. And like typically me taking notes is because if I'm not taking notes on my keyboard on my keys, like on my laptop, and if I'm not taking notes on my laptop and writing it down and have my Bible in front of me looking up every single scripture reference he's talking about, not locked in, you know? So, but that was probably just because I like got distracted by it and I was like,
I want to like go back and see if I can like see you in the class video.
no, I probably was like,
Anyway.
Was there any questions that you thought of?
That I
Yeah. Yeah, like in the middle of this.
wow.
Like why was this not on the list? 'Cause I've been pondering this for a while.
No, I like off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. Yeah, some of those were my questions. The good ones were all mine.
It's also the one that was like, why don't you tell me what you
got me.
Yeah, no.
Good. Yay. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was insightful, whether you're a guy trying to figure out girls or a girl trying to figure out like your friends or just see if other girls are similar to you or something. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully this was insightful, interesting. Take it all with a grain of salt. Do your own research and question asking and searching, answer searching. Yeah. Any last words for the YouTube world?
Yeah.
Good.